Hey everyone, thank you for coming back to Dale Chanel's 4 Days World, where we do the bold and the beautiful recaps and reviews. Today we're going to be going on the show that aired on Wednesday, January 4th, 2017, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, my time zone. We're going to get right on into it because I'm just not understanding it. And plus I have to go to work in a couple of more hours anyway, so I want to get this on out to you all so y'all can enjoy it. When you come home from work and you just sitting around doing nothing, you just want to relax and you want to get some kikis, some ha-has out on today's episode. Because I tell you, I don't know what's brewing up or what the writers got brewing up for us. Seems like they just keep going, bringing back stuff from the past. Past. I thought we were supposed to leave that or left that in 2016. Or just leave everything in the past that's wasn't worth talking about or rebuilding on. Lord, they got Ridge fighting against his daddy, adoptive daddy, about everything he took from his daddy to make a point. Ridge going around him talking about, oh my Lord, I, the way my daddy looks at me is not even of any pleasantries, any love, nothing. It's just like it's null and void and dead inside. I'm like, rusty, dusty. You just will not give it up. Can't you see? You pretty much tried to take everything from him, and yes, you're not his biological child, and you're still trying to do the same thing to him. So I don't know what the writers got going on with this tug of war between women. Uh, for Eric being the senior and Rich being the junior of this all. I'm like, come on, where does Rick feel in all of this? He ain't even that crazy or mind boggled or sharing wives and women. What's up with this whole thing with Rich and Eric? But anyway, we going into that first scene. We have Muster, really master puppeteer. Papa Bear Eric tells $1 million baby she needs to leave her bozo the clown above everything else. I'm like, where does this Joker and his superiority comes in and tells her how to run her life, how to live her life? I mean, business is one thing, personal is another whole beast in itself. So I'm just not feeling master manipulator on his etiquette on how to try to raise somebody who's already definitely grown and definitely trying to say who she should be with and who she shouldn't be with. I mean, my gosh, didn't they give you the third degree on being with Quinn and the lengths they went to keep y'all apart and trying to separate y'all even to this day? I mean, come on, master manipulator. So he wants her, and he's pressing for her to stay with Wyatt. Spencer man. No pun intended. Okay. Then Master Manipulator is bringing up old stuff. He says to his granddaughter, $1 million baby, puppet, he's not leaving the company to Rusty Dusty. The company, he would love for it to stay in her hands under her leadership and tutelage. I'm like, okay, there must be some black spells being cast, some hoodoo voodoo going on. Because I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. Why would you give the company over to Black Widow, aka $1 million puppet? Okay, and I pause because I'm not understanding. You still have Rick that's ready to go, dive in. You have Thorn. Do you not have any reservations about what you're saying and doing, Papa Bear? Master puppeteer. What is going on in your brain? I have totally lost it myself. Because I'm sitting there like, okay, this was fun and games, and this was, good for laughs here and there. But if we were really getting down in the nitty gritty and we had to just look at this from a standpoint where this was reality, I would have to wonder myself, have you flew over the cuckoo nest, master puppeteer? Because I'm not understanding the rules and regulations you're going by, how you're living your life. It's almost like hypocrisy in a big red box, okay? That you're trying to serve up on everybody. I'm like, fall back, because it's not a good look, Master Puppeteer. It is not a good look. So then we move from that situation because pretty much $1 million puppet, she looking at him like, okay, you have definitely run your course when it's come to what you expect of me. But I am going to stick up. I am not going to lose my relationship with Bozo the Clown just because you feel I need to be stuck with Spencer Man. Great man, yes he is. And if he wasn't, if Bozo the Clown wasn't living anymore, or he chose to date and be with somebody else, be a different subject. We wouldn't even be talking in this term or this degree. It would be a no-brainer, but that's not the case, and I am still going with what I feel and believe of who I need to be spending my personal time with and making a family with. Leave that situation. We go back to Bozo the Clown. Bozo the Clown is wondering how come. I mean, he's pretty much blaspheming the Lord in a sense. Somehow, even God don't understand how Papa Bear or Master Manipulator is just going so far. His nose is so wide open where he can't understand anything that Double Mama is doing to him or the rest of the family. And then rest of us gonna start talking about some black magic. I'm like, spells, conjuring, all this stuff. It doesn't make sense when it comes to the matter of the heart and greed. Okay, that's all we talking about. People want their way and they don't care. They're self-lovers, self-hate, and it's just manifesting itself in like a satanic type of realm. Okay, it's more so who have, who don't, who don't. Okay, who will do, who won't do. All right, that's plain what it is. Selfishness, greediness. Okay, for the love of power and that almighty dollar. Okay, we need that situation. We go to Mama Bear, or AKA Black Cat, AKA Devil Mama. She's discussing with Courageous Ivy about what happened when Rusty Dusty saw her naked in their backyard. Okay. She goes in and tells her that she had got, Master Manipulator a shower outside. So he's always been one, this, that, and the third. She wanted to try it out. She didn't know anybody was on their property because, all shit fenced up. Now, nobody's supposed to be over there unless it is family, but we would think family would cause cars dropping by. But no, not Rusty Dusty this particular night. He showed up when she was outside taking a shower, getting in tune with it, trying to test it out and stuff of that nature. And Rusty just come out of nowhere. And he ain't running and she ain't running. And she tells Ivy, yes, Courageous Ivy, I should have, in hindsight, I should just went on and got a towel or made him leave or I should have left abruptly. But, it just what it is. We were playing with each other's minds. We're like that. But nothing was touched. I'm guilty, I'm guilty. Only in my mind, that's it. I'm like, baby, that's enough. That is enough. You crazy woman. But Ivy is very startled that she didn't flee or try to get some covering for her body. And Black Cat, aka Devil Mama Bear, she goes on to tell Courageous Ivy, I just didn't think. I really didn't think it all through. In hindsight, yes, I should have did all that. But she's swearing Courageous Ivy to secrecy, not to let any of that get to Papa Bear or Master Manipulator, however you want to see him. We go to commercial, we come back. We have Bozo the Clown still fussing with Rusty Dusty about the risk he's taking or he's going to undertake to get Double Mama out their lives. We go from that scene, we go back to Master Manipulator. He's pulling out all the stops, and he's doing it in front of his granddaughter, Black Widow, a.k.a. $1 million puppeteer, $1 million puppet. She's seeing how lovingly and concerned and just in love with his wife, even though that wife happens to be Queen, of course. But he's being romantic. He's being spontaneous. He's trying to keep that love flowing in his marriage. So he's trying to keep everything fresh, new, just like the same day he was courting her, up to the point of getting her. And so he's got the caterers out to his house. They don't fix a nice meal. He got music going. He got the whole living room set up in a nice atmosphere, inviting atmosphere. He don't got one or he designed Queen a gown that he wants her to put on, and he's calling her upstairs, telling her, in the closet I left you a little force of creation, a little design that I made specifically for you. Put it on and come downstairs. I got another surprise for you. While she's up there discussing infidelity and cheating on her husband even if it's only through her mind, with Courageous Ivan. And Courageous Ivan was like, oh, my Lord, that dress is so beautiful he made for you. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. You need to leave Rusty Dusty alone because my uncle, Master Manipulator, is just too good. He's too good for you to lose, and I don't want you to lose all that. And especially when she was just tiring herself out trying to talk to Quinn about the situation. All right. Then we have Courageous Ivan still telling Devil Mama to stop flirting with Rusty Dusty. Devil Mama tells Courageous Ivan about the steam room situation. Because, I was like, it's still too much you ain't telling me. It's something you're not telling me because it ain't making too much sense on the little stuff that you told me. So she go on and tell him, confess about the steam room incident, the touchy-feely things, Rusty Dusty was doing to her. And, she's confessing it all to Courageous Ivan about her and Rusty Dusty playing these mind games with one another and how little too late it's going to come to a boil and she's going to be in the bad receiving end of all the mess. And Courageous Ivan is just saying, look, don't get into that. That man is trying to bring you down and you just going on down the road with him. Remember, I warned you. I forewarned you about this now. We'll go to commercial, we come back. We have Master Manipulator or Master Puppeteer, however y'all want to see Eric, because he just disgusted me today. I mean, he really did. I can't even get. I'm like, man, if you have ever been manipulated, you manipulating yourself now. Mama, there ain't got nothing on you because you just don't show your pure natural ass today. I'm like, you are the master of the puppeteering and controlling people, but you just don't went to another whole level that I just cannot get with. But anyway, he goes on to still be showing um $1 million puppet the good life and how the good life can still be showered on her and Spencer Man's life together. But you just got to get rid of you just got to get rid of Bozo the Clown. And he's even inviting $1 million puppet to come and live with them. Come live with me and my wife Quinn and my son-in-law, your still current husband on paper if you don't feel it in your soul or your spirit. Spencer Man, I want us all to live under this one roof. I'm like, ooh, this must be a bad dream I'm in because I just can't see him thinking, it's too much for my mind to even fathom. So I'm just gonna come out that driveway because I don't even know where he is in his mind and what the writers are giving us because it almost made me want to vomit. Okay. Oh, but anyway, Steffi, and I say that very briefly. She gets right on into her granddaddy's ass. Like, you crazy. I ain't finna try to live my up life with you and your season behind. And then this woman you called that don't really nobody like. We just putting up with it because you trying to take everything away from us financially. But no, I'm not gonna do it. And I was like, okay. I can give her hands and a hand clap for that because she really was telling it like it should be. But I'm like, okay. And you see, you don't like what that is being done, so you shouldn't be doing it to your grandfather later on down this road that we're going to travel while we're still watching this show. Okay? So we leave that situation. We go back to Crazy Ivy. I was telling Devil Mama she's worried about her. She's telling Devil Mama to stay away from Rusty Dusty. She's been warning her so many times. But even a hit dog will holler later on, okay? We go in that situation. We go to Rusty Dusty and Bozo the Clown. They're still talking about their master plan of getting rid of Devil Mama. And he's scared for Rusty Dusty, meaning Bozo the Clown, and all he can lose. You ain't that scared because you're still trying to tell him to go on down this road. But Russell just so hell bent, he can't even see nothing but red now. He just fire red mad and he just feel like he done lost everything anyway, but he really hasn't. He just lost control of the company. So he's just obsessed with power and greed. Pretty much. Love is just a secondary source that he taps into when he feels like it. So Bozo the Clown is asking Rusty Dust about what about Logan's Run? And Rusty Dust tells Bozo the Clown, I'm not gonna cross the line. But Devil Mama's gonna cross the line. And then I'm gonna have all the evidence to be able to explain to Logan's Run why I did what I did and my father. But it doesn't really matter no more because I'm hell bent on getting her out the company. I live and breathe and sing that. and dream it as well. And I'm like, oh boy, you all y'all don't snap today from reality because I'm just like, what am I looking at? I felt like I was in a twilight zone, y'all. But anyway, we leave that situation. We go back to Devil Mama. She comes down stairs to see what Master Puppeteer has set up for her. She's walking right into a fantasy type of dream scenario. Everything she could have wanted, as far as romantic spontaneity, just the all wow factor. She had it all in one swoop. I mean, the last time we saw her, she was coming out trying to get married and nobody was there. This time she came down. It was just a pleasant surprise, very romantic. Um, Master Manipulator put on all the stops. He had the dinner, he had the dancing, he had the food, he had the ambiance, he had the romance going, everything. Then he looked at handsome, very handsome. Not as tired as they had him, a couple of months before when I thought he needed to retire. But my bad. He's still in good things, looking good, looking well. Maybe he's just going through a little stink. I don't know. But much better is what he giving me on film with his demeanor, with his looks, with his body, everything. So that's good, good, good. We go back. We have commercial. We come back. We have Bozo Clown still talking to Rusty Dusty about pulling this off. Rusty Dusty's talking about breaking spells, casting spells on Double Mama, whatever it is to get her out of the picture. Period and point blank. Then we have Bozo Clown says, now I'm gonna ask you again now, does Logan Run really know what you're up to and what the lengths you're willing to take? He goes on to tell Bozo the Clown, yes, she know. He already told her, whatever it takes to get rid of it, it is what it is. I'm like, no, you didn't, Rusty Dusty. There you go, lying again. No, you didn't. Because Logan's wrong would have said, nope, you either marry me now or you can forget about it. Because we're not even going to go play with this and that and you possibly having sex with her or fooling around with her, even kissing on her. That's a no-go. That's a no-fly zone. Flag is all on the plays, okay? So no, you're lying, Rusty Dusty, but that's pretty much what you do anyway, as far as manipulating, lying, cheating, stealing. You pretty much do it all. So you have no morality. You're just as dead as a doorknob. Okay. We leave the situation. We go to Devil Mama. She's toasting to Master Manipulator, a Master Puppeteer, to being the best husband of the year. And I'm like, baby girl, we're only into 4 days of the year and he's the best husband already. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Master Puppeteer tells Devil Mama, I have to keep up with all the spontaneity and excitement because I'm an old man. So I'm still running after somebody young and vital. So I got to keep up with the Joneses, the Wilsons, the Williams, or whoever. So Master Puppeteer is telling um, Devil Mama how committed and loyal to she is to him and this, that, and the third. And he's the same thing. They share the same feelings, but I'm like, you just don't know what's in your wife's mind. You really don't know. You really don't know, Master Puppeteer. You really don't know. Then we go to where Devil Mama is telling Master Puppeteer how good he's been to her and why she don't want to mess up that relationship or just what they have together as being a union. Then, Master Puppeteer just sitting up there looking at all the beauty, all the thing he has in this woman, and thinking about what Rusty Dust has taken from him, and he's like, nah, he ain't gonna mess with this one. She's longevity. This will be my last and final wife in this plane of existence. So he asked her for a dance, and she said, I thought you never would ask. They get up and they twirl around a little here and there. And while they're sitting up there loving on each other and talking and, caressing one another, ridges in the background of what the writers are giving us as a visual. He's on top and they're on the bottom, and he's looking like he got to tear up everything to get the toxic woman out of their lives, meaning Queen, forever. It doesn't matter if he gets destroyed, Logan Ron get destroyed, his daddy get destroyed, have a stroke, pass on out the world. At least Queen will not be in those perimeters anymore when it comes to being a part of their family. So it's kind of like, yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy kind of sense of things going on today. Really wasn't like feeling it somewhat, but then I was kind of intrigued. Kind of like a murder mystery type of setup they trying to have, like a Sherlock Holmes uh, type of scenario. for us to crack the case. So I'm like, this is just too much. This is weird, y'all, today. Very weird. I really don't know how I feel about it. Okay, because I really wasn't excited, intrigued, but not excited. You know what I'm saying? And then I was just totally disappointed on how they gotten Papa Bear looking. Because I didn't like it today. I didn't like it. His character and what it was giving me. But that was the Bold and the Beautiful, y'all. Person I can give an honorable mention to is my courageous Ivy for trying to tell Quinn and I go down this road that she's going down because she's gonna lose. She's gonna lose real big time. Okay. And all of it is just going to trample back on poor Spencer Main about having this loose cannon as a mother running amok. But then we got to take up for Logan's Run letting Rusty Dusty run amok too. So it just is what it is. But y'all, that was my take on the Bold and the Beautiful that aired for January the 4th, which was Wednesday of this week. Look forward to talking with you a little on later on tonight for the Young and the Restless that's going to air today as well, January 4th. But you probably won't get that until tomorrow when you wake up. Okay? So you can sip off that tea and get entertained by me. All right? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so after viewing this video. And please like and share my videos so I can grow, and keep making that coin. All right, guys, take care and blessings. Bye-bye.